What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have a realistic Dallas Mavericks rebuild on tap. I haven't done a realistic rebuild in a while and I wanted to get back to it. There's one guy that I want to talk about in particular. Obviously you guys may know who that is. Luka Doncic has just been killing it in the NBA. Before we get in this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and leave a like if you enjoy this one. It helps out so much. It is greatly appreciated. And then one thing, I do want to ask you guys a question. So in the comment section below, who won the draft day trade between Luka Doncic and Trae Young? Obviously the Mavericks and the Hawks. Who do you think won, or do you think it's neutral? Personally, I think both teams are benefiting, but later on down the line, maybe we'll see a winner. But I think like last year, it seemed pretty obvious the Mavericks had won that trade because of how good Luka was, and then Trae Young was, you know, obviously struggling. But now that man is just killing it as well. But Luka has been killing it, so they both benefited, I think, obviously from it. And then I liked Trae Young's tweet the other night. It was quite a while ago now, but where he said your apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect was. Absolutely amazing quote, underrated quote. I love that quote so much. But for this video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the rotations the same. The Mavericks have been killing it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it the way it is. I really like the Mavericks team, what they've been doing in real life, and I hope to continue to see Luka kill it. And they might even make a trade at the trade deadline for another player to put alongside Luka and Kristaps. They do have the cap space for it. They can trade Tim Hardaway, who's on a larger contract, and you know, some other players here and there if they wanted to. But for this video, I'm going to go ahead and not do anything, and I'm going to simulate this first season, and we're just going to simply see how these Mavericks finish out. And then we'll go from there and start to build this team as best as we can, as realistic as possible. Clippers end up winning the championship. Do you really blame 2K for letting them win it? Because obviously their team is nasty, man. The defense in that lineup is just so crazy, and the fact that they could probably still make another trade to even boost it up even more is kind of scary. But we'll have to wait till the trade deadline to get into those rumors. But for the draft lottery, we actually didn't even make the playoffs, which it's not something I think the Mavericks have a chance. With the way they've started, maybe they'll fall off, but for right now, I gotta say they definitely have a chance of making the playoffs this year with the way Luka is playing. Maybe he'll slow down, like I said, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say they have a chance. So we're gonna go to Trent Peterson and sign these guys. We're gonna keep Rick Carlisle, Carlisle, if I could speak. But now when we look at our team, we have the 12th pick overall, which is a lottery pick. And we have DeLon right here, Dwight Powell. We have, you know, some players here and there. Justin Jackson. This team is like have so much cap space, like not really so much, like so much salary that they're paying. They could definitely package some players here and there and make a trade if they wanted to. Now, I don't know who I would want to get for this team though. That's the thing I'm struggling with in this video is I'm trying to think of a team. We are not selling. We are not selling. We are going to be buying. I'm trying to think of a team that would have a player that, you know, the Mavericks could use right now. Like, I'm trying to think of the perfect situation, I guess. Obviously, there's a lot of players that the Mavericks could go get, but trying to think of the right player to go get. So, you got Lillard, who, oh my gosh. If this wasn't a realistic video, I would definitely go to try to get Damian Lillard right now, because that'd be funny if I were able to get him. But Bradley Beal, you got Joel Embiid buying, rebuilding, contending. Selling. The Hawks are selling. I just don't know if there's anybody I want over there. Selling. Marvin Bagley. Fox would definitely be interesting. I think we need more of a shooter than anything, though, if I really think about this team. But I think I'm going to go ahead and draft. I mean, Luka's obviously still young, so let's even get like another quality role player. Not really role player, but quality stud here, maybe. Isaiah Stewart, we could move, what's his name, to power forward if we wanted to. Or not power forward. We could move. I know Isaiah Mobley is a baller, so we can move Kristaps to center if we wanted to, which I think is going to be the move. So I think we're going to go with that. We're going to have Mobley play power forward, and then Kristaps is going to play center. I think that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to go with that. And then player options, Tim Hardaway also accepts his terrible player option. Ryan Brokoff is going to be a free agent, which is fine. I'm not really worried about him too much. But then we go into moratorium day. We have negative $535. Or negative 535,000 in cap space. Oh my gosh, I forgot Courtney Lee even was on the Mavericks. I'm so sorry. I forgot about it. I know he came over in that Kristaps trade, but oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Porzingis' overall went down quite a bit. I just noticed that. He's a 85 overall power forward. Wow. He goes down quite a bit if you move him to center as well. That's kind of an L, I'm not gonna lie. Mobley doesn't go up. Okay, he goes down. So I think Kristaps obviously could play center. He's 7'3", so yeah, I'm gonna move him to center. And then we got DeLon Wright and Jalen Brunson at the point guard spots for now. Luka and Seth Curry. I like Seth Curry. Tim Hardaway at the small forward. I'm not digging. And then you got Mobley, like I said. And then we got Kristaps and Dwight Powell. Do we have any money to spend in free agency is the question here that I am concerned with. There's a point guard that I want to get that the Mavericks were trying to target at last year's trade deadline, or in the offseason, I should say. And they almost got him, and I think it makes sense. I'm going to try to get Goran Dragic. The best offer he's gotten is 4. Let's see if he'll take my offer instead. The best offer he's gotten. So, okay, he doesn't even want to negotiate. But yet, okay, wait, he's not interested. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, yet, the Kings can offer you a terrible contract, but I can't. All right, I see how it is. But maybe we'll get Goran Dragic. That would be cool. We can start him at point guard over DeLon Wright. But I really want a better small forward, that's for sure. I'm not liking the small forward spot right now. You know, we could, actually, now that I think about it. Actually, he's a free agent as well. Gallinari would be cool if we could play him as small forward, but I'm pretty sure he's a free agent as well, if I'm not mistaken. And he might be a power forward. Yeah, he is. $13 million. Do I free up the cap space to bring in some of these guys? I don't know. We could. So let's see. We're negative $535,000 right now, which is not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. So I think the move is we're going to try to get Tim Hardaway's contract out of here. So the way we do that is we're going to have to package him with a young player. And as much as I don't want to do it, Roby and maybe Justin Jackson, we can do that. Let's go Tim Hardaway, Roby, and Justin Jackson, and see if we can get rid of some of the salary. No, we can't shed it. Let's see, what about this? Would somebody take on this? Oh, we're only getting terrible offers. Terrence Davis and Matt Thomas. I don't know why the Raptors would want Tim Hardaway though. I gotta think of a team that like kind of needs, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a team that's kind of rebuilding. Let's see, maybe the Bulls would take Tim Hardaway. I don't know. I don't know about that. We could get Thaddeus Young, who would be a starting, or we don't need a power forward though. We could take Otto Porter for the year at small forward, I guess, if we can't afford Gallinari. I almost like the idea of Otto Porter instead of Tim Hardaway, so let's try that. Tim Hardaway for Otto Porter. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, this, and then let's trade. Let's give them like a young player like Justin Jackson, and we'll also give them Roby. How about that? All of this for Otto Porter. We shed Tim Hardaway's contract. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this now that I think about it. You know, Otto Porter is a better player, but I almost wanted to offer a pick, but I'm not going to. Let's see if they'll just do this straight up. Okay, so we get Otto Porter. All right, I like the idea of Otto Porter. I think he fits a little bit better, more of a spot-up shooter than Tim Hardaway is, in my opinion. Well, Hardaway can obviously shoot, but I just thought, and then plus now we just absorb more salary Otto Porter, but I think he's a better player than Tim Hardaway, in my opinion anyway. So, welcome to the Mavericks, Otto Porter. Our starting point guard situation isn't great. I really do want Goran Dragic if I can get him. I just don't think I'm going to be able to afford him, unfortunately. We have so many centers, though. I don't know if trading a center would help us out. Maxi Kleber, Boban. Can Maxi move to power forward and go up? He might, actually. Let's see if we can do that. And he goes up to a 77. Wow, okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to have Kleber, Mobley, which is good. Then we're going to have Boban or Kristaps and Dwight Powell at the center spot. I really want Goran Dragic to complete this offseason, but I guess if we don't get him, it's not a big deal. So let's get Rondo back to Dallas. Oh my gosh, Rick Carlisle and him absolutely hated each other. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get Goran Dragic, I imagine. He doesn't even want to talk to us anymore. So he is still, does he have any better offers? He doesn't yet. So hopefully he doesn't get a better offer than what we offered him. The Heat offered him a contract. I'm going to offer him another contract. He declined the offer. So we gave him another offer. He's 75% interested in us, but he's probably not going to come here. I really want him, though. Okay, he's 9 offers now. 1 year, $8 million. Let's give you like a 1 year. He just doesn't want to talk to us. Okay, but you're going to take the offer from the Lakers, though. Is that how this is? Whatever. So I think our point guard situation isn't going to be figured out this offseason, which is fine. We'll deal with that down the line. I might even stop at the trade deadline to make an acquisition or something like that, depending on how this season goes for us. But you know, not too many moves that we did. I know we only got Otto Porter, but he's someone that I could probably see myself trading, possibly at the trade deadline if need be. But I'm liking the team. We'll see how it goes, and then I'll see you guys probably at the trade deadline or at the end of the season if things just go super well. the end of the season, I decided not to stop at the trade deadline just because the team was doing so well. We were 31-19 at the trade deadline, so I'm like, might as well not make any changes, and I'll show you guys the stats on why I also decided not to change. Because, okay, never mind, it's right here. Jalen Brunson with 15 points per game on the season. I didn't feel like I needed to do anything at the point guard spot. I don't even think this man started it. He might have started, you know, the computer might have swapped him out, but the computer wanted to start DeLon Wright, so I just let it be. And Jalen Brunson, either off the bench or came in the starting lineup, did his thing. So yeah, I'm cool with Jalen Brunson, and I think he might be the starting point guard, which I'm not complaining about. But we have All-NBA first team. We got Luka making it. We better get a Kristaps Porzingis. Oh no, we don't. Okay, because Kristaps actually played super well at the center spot for us as well. So we are the 4th seed in the West, which I don't know if it's going to be good enough. You know, this team is good enough to make it far or not. But these were the stats. Kristaps actually led the way with 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, you know, about almost 2 blocks a game. Luka obviously doing his thing, averaging a triple-double nonetheless. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, he averaged a triple-double. Very good. 15 points from Jalen Brunson and 13 points from Otto Porter. So Otto Porter was a decent pickup. I didn't extend him or anything. Maybe if nothing, you know, pops out at the end of the season, I might, in free agency anyways, what I'm trying to say, I might re-sign him, but we'll see how that goes. And then other than that, this was the rotation we were rolling with. DeLon Wright, Luka, Otto Porter, Kleba, Max, Kristaps, and then Jalen Brunson. So in just 27 minutes, Jalen Brunson was doing what he was doing. So most improved player off the bench, almost maybe should have even won 6th man if you think about it, but it is what it is. So we're going to simulate current round against the defensive juggernaut that is the Utah Jazz, as they do jump up 1-0 on us, but we do even it up. We're up 2-1. If we can make it to the 2nd round, that is a huge boost from last year. We do. Okay. Wow, this team is exceeding my expectations, because I almost thought we wouldn't even make the playoffs because I didn't do a whole lot in the offseason, but this team is doing well. Luka and Kristaps are just carrying us there. So we do have to face the superstar powerhouse in Kawhi and Paul George, and they also have the bucket getter Lou Williams. So kind of nervous for this matchup, but you know, if we get eliminated, it's not that big of a deal. We have one more offseason to retool the team, and we're gonna have some cap space, so I'm happy about that too. But we're down 3-1 to Los Angeles, and we do get eliminated in 5. But I think I'm very encouraged by what we did. I'm very encouraged by this second season. Making to the 2nd round is a very good step in the Mavericks' future. So I'm very happy. But we got the Clippers and the 76ers. Looks like the Clippers are on the way to win another championship with Kawhi and Paul George leading the way, of course. But now it is our turn to try to win one next year to dethrone the Clippers. We might even dethrone them by just, you know, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard going elsewhere, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm not going to try to resign either of them because I don't see either of them coming to Dallas, you know, just from right now anyway. If I had to predict right now, I don't see that happening, but the Blazers end up with the #1 pick. I really hope Portland can turn around, because these next, if you're a Blazers fan out there, you guys know how painful it is right now. But one encouraging thing is our schedule the next 5 games are against winnable team. Like, I mean, obviously we should be able to beat any team, but some of the teams we play include the Cavaliers, the Chicago Bulls, the Thunder, and then I can't think of it, but those are 3 winnable games. So if Portland doesn't turn around and Damian Lillard comes back, I give up, because those are 3 winnable games that they need to get back on track, because they are 6 games under 500, and not even I could predict that was going to happen going into this season, which I'm very upset about. But okay, I almost thought we had the 1st overall pick, but we don't. Okay, so we have the 2nd pick in the 1st round, or the 1st pick in the 2nd round, I should say, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's see who they sign. They draft Trey, man. I'll take him. And then Luka, obviously Jalen Brunson, and Roby will bring them all back. Qualifying offers, Ryan Brokov. I didn't want you last year. Don't want you again. So let's see what free agency is looking like. I'm pretty sure we should have some cap space, which I'm very excited about. So Otto Porter, we're going to renounce. Boban, we're going to renounce. We're going to renounce Brokov. We're going to renounce Neto. So we have $22 million to spend, which is great. So Brunson, I almost feel like I should let him be the starting point guard for what he did last year. I think I might. So we have Luka and Seth Curry. No small forward right now. Power forward's good, and our center spot's good. So the obvious place to sign somebody is the small forward spot. What small forwards do we have out here? We have Paul George. Obviously, like I said, don't see Paul George or Kawhi coming to Dallas. It'd be kind of insane if I got Giannis, but I don't think I can afford him, and I don't know if he would come to Dallas either. And I think Giannis and Luka's playstyle would clash a little bit. They both like to have the ball in their hands. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. DeRozan, he just doesn't really space the floor. Not really valuable for a player next to Luka. You got Kuzma and you got Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward's interesting. I actually almost like the idea of getting Gordon Hayward because he was playing super well after, come back from injury. I would get Jonathan Isaac or bid on him. He's actually unrestricted, but he doesn't score a whole lot. He might do better in this game, but I remember in 2K, yeah, 7, 8, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we might have plenty of scoring in the lineup. He would be a good defensive player. I might come back to that. We'll see. We got Dinwiddie, Alonzo, Oubre. Oubre could be valuable as well. So we have some options. I'm going to just focus on the small forward spot. OG wouldn't even be bad either, but he is restricted. I almost like the idea of OG coming to Dallas, but I think I'm gonna pick between Gordon Hayward and Jonathan Isaac. Gordon Hayward is a veteran, 31 years old. Kuzma would be nice as well, but he's a little too expensive. Isaac or Hayward? I wish I could ask you guys right now for the answer, but obviously I can't, so I gotta make my decision. If I'm gonna base it off the defense, Gordon Hayward's defense actually isn't bad. I'll offer them both a contract and we'll see what happens. But I like the idea of Hayward and I also like the idea of Jonathan Isaac. But we'll bid on both and see which one we get. And if we get to sign both, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so Isaac or Hayward, man. Isaac fits the timeline and he does play defense better. And we don't really necessarily need more scoring. But I almost like the idea of Gordon Hayward better. I'm gonna get Gordon Hayward because I don't get Gordon Hayward very often. I don't get Jonathan Isaac very often either. But I'm gonna go Gordon Hayward. I think I like the idea of Gordon Hayward. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get Gordon Hayward. We're gonna bring him to the team. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know. You guys can guess why. I just don't know. All right, Jalen Brunson, DeLon Wright, Luka, Seth Curry, Gordon Hayward, Max Kleba, Isaiah Mobley, and Kristaps and Dwight Powell. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. I think I've been as realistic as I possibly can be in this offseason. We might even have some cap. We have $8 million still. I'm going to leave that open. I'm not going to sign anyone else. We have plenty of roster talent. So if Gordon Hayward could come in and be another valuable option to Luka, I think Gordon Hayward obviously is better than Otto Porter being completely healthy. If he could ever go back to his Utah days, definitely he's better than Otto Porter. But I'm excited. I think we can make a push for a championship possibly, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to simulate this next season. And we're going to hope for the best. At the end of the season, Rick Carlisle is your coach of the year who went 55-27. We did a very good job of coming back. And All-NBA first team, we got Luka appearing. We got All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. And we are the second seed in the Western Conference. Let's go ahead and see what the player stats were looking like for our team. We had 22 points from Luka Doncic, 21 from Kristaps, and 19 from Gordon Hayward. So just another score for us to, join in on Luka and Kristaps' parades. And then Jalen Brunson and Mobley did their thing as well. So very happy with the production. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat the New Orleans Pelicans, who are the 7th seed, as we jump. Oh, they jump up 1-0 on us. Okay, we even it up. Oh, that's good. I don't want to get swept because that's happened to me before. But, okay, it is an even matchup. They're up 3-2. Please don't lose in 6. Okay, game 7 situation. Oh, I thought I clicked Simcast Live. I was like, I'm going to hate myself forever. But now, we are going to a game 7 in Dallas, Texas. Let's go ahead and take care of these boys. 41 in the first quarter. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of my court. 26 points from Jalen Brunson. 23. Ooh, another triple double from Luka. And now we get to face Phoenix, who's another team that has been very good this year. Let's see what they're looking like nowadays. We got D-Book, Ayton, RJ Hampton. RJ and Devin Booker. What was I about to say? RJ and D Booker. That's nasty. That's pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. And Bol. They want to play Bol at power forward with Ayton on the floor. That'd be pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and simulate current round against these Phoenix Suns as we're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and we're gonna sweep these guys. 3-1, 4. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. But we get to face the 8th seeded Houston Rockets. They still probably have Westbrook and James Harden, but they're the 8th seed. I mean, come on now. Let's take care of these boys. So, James Harden and Westbrook, Clint Capella, and they have Tim Hardaway. So, if we lose, it's because we traded Tim Hardaway. Just remember that. But let's simulate current round against the Rockets as they jump up 1-0 on us. Battle of Texas here, by the way. 3-2, win at 6. Let's go. We are in the NBA Finals against the Charlotte Hornets. Let's see what the Hornets are looking like as well. They have Paul George and Anthony Edwards. Okay, and PJ Washington. And Michael Porter Jr. Okay, well, let's see what happens. They're up 1-0, 2-0. Okay, 2-2. Okay, 3-2. We're down 3-2. Let's go ahead and see if we can come back in this matchup. We're going to give more minutes to Kristaps. Let's see, boys. Let's see if we can take care of business on their floor. It looks like we might come back in this game. We're getting blown out. 99-133. All right, well, that's a disappointing ending, but I'm going to take it. We made it to the NBA Finals at least and pushed the Hornets to 6 games as Paul George goes on to win the Finals MVP. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It is greatly appreciated. You guys have no idea how much you guys are appreciated by me. Anyways, this Crushables, I'm saying peace.